graces the walls of museums and galleries all over the world. Her life-size sculptures have received international acclaim. And this talented couple have been creating unique art that has stirred the interest of collectors worldwide for over a quarter of a century. And they live right here on Saltspring Island.
The first thing I would describe about it is that that sets me apart from any other sculptors is I work in life-size ceramic terracotta. So there's a flow, there's a contentment as well.
Kathy Venter hand builds her sculptures, and the initial process can take weeks.
I use live models because that's my inspiration, comes from the actual model. I find that I get repetitive if I try to imagine things, but if I take something from the model, I'm not only taking the way the model looks, I'm also taking from her personality because of a month and a half of spending time with her.
And while Kathy is sculpting, Deon is painting. His latest project has been years in the making, drawn in response to the tragedy of the missing women in Vancouver's East Side.
The missing women is a sensitive and emotional tragedy, and one try to, try and do some form of recognition for the women's lives rather than to exploit it any further.
Deon incorporated interesting techniques like the use of a grid and a variety of different brushes to evoke emotion while respecting their dignity.
As an artist, you deal with a subject differently from what the media would deal with it, and try to make it into an artwork so that there's some redemptive qualities beyond, just the details of this issue.
Both Deon and Kathy spend hours every day working on their craft, but they love knowing that they're not alone and they can always lean on each other for support and advice.
Every hour of every day you have your best critic right there on hand to, if you need a kick in the pants to get up off the floor, which you've soaked in tears, or if you need some advice, or should I do this or should I move this way, you've got somebody to bounce it off.
Deon and Kathy met in art school in South Africa, and when they immigrated to Canada, they decided to settle on Saltspring Island. And after 25 years, they feel blessed to be living their dream in a place that is so supportive of artists, and they have no intentions of ever retiring.
This is not work. This is a vocation. It's something we absolutely, and it's an exploration that happens every moment, because even when you down tools and you go home and you're washing dishes or preparing the meal, your mind is still on it.
After meeting these two world-renowned artists who share a studio right here on Saltspring Island, I am amazed that we live in a place that creates such talented people. What a blessing. From Saltspring Island, I'm Elgersma for The Daily.